Hello and welcome back into the transformation series here on the YouTube channel. Welcome in if you are new and welcome back if you have been here for a while. I've been doing a lot of thinking, and no, it's not about the crazy hair. I need a haircut, I know that, but we can get to that at some other point. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of thinking on how these videos look, how I do weigh-ins, stuff like that. A lot of uncertainty. Life has just been kind of crazy recently, so apologies for a little bit of inconsistency here on the videos and on everything here in between. But yeah, we're back, and before we jump into everything, hello, my name is Ian. If you're new here, welcome into the transformation series. We go over weigh-ins, nutrition, workouts, everything there in between for anybody who's curious what losing weight looks like. I know a lot of people like showing the beginning and the end result and not so much of the nitty-gritty daily in between with all the crap that's going on behind the camera. Behind the scenes, I guess, is a better way of putting it. So that's the purpose of this. Plus, it's a personal log for myself to make sure that I keep myself accountable and have some people telling me that I'm being stupid if I'm not keeping up and keeping pace with the challenge that I'm enduring right now. But yeah, we're here to recap the last 2 days. Day 140, day 141 are in the books and behind us. That is a Thursday and a Friday, so we got a lot to talk about and a lot to cover. Not so much in the gym and in terms of workouts. My arms and chest are still pretty sore from working out 2 days ago, which I guess a week and a half out of the gym with a little inconsistency in there is kind of biting me in the butt. Like, I woke up this morning and my chest was just feeling, I'm like, ooh, that's weird. Like, not weird in a bad way, but like I'm just surprised that I'm still sore considering that I really wasn't expecting to. My leg is still doing the same thing. It has been doing a little better today though than yesterday and the day before, so hopefully we're looking on a positive track for that and get a leg day back in our future. I don't know if I covered that though, but yeah, leg days are going to be a no-go for a little bit for me with my leg being as annoying as it is. A lot of the movements I do kind of hurt when I do things, so I talked to my dad, got to the root of the issue. He's a PT, he's an awesome guy and a lot smarter than me when it comes to my body, so it's what I call it to him, my monthly workout question. Not workout, body question, medical question, however you want to put it. I'm like, hey, this feels weird. Is it a bad thing or am I just being dumb? Because I don't want to hurt myself at the end of the day, and especially on leg days where you're lifting a lot, I don't want to lose my right leg again because I already broke it once. But yeah, going into a little bit of a recap of Thursday, we'll start there. I'm realizing I haven't been too exact with nutrition, and I haven't been following a meal plan too specifically. I know I'm eating a lot of meal preps, and I'm eating food that isn't bad for me, but I'm not keeping it as like counted in and dialed in on the like macros of what I'm hitting. Am I getting this amount of protein? How many calories exactly am I getting? I really haven't been doing that in a while, and I kind of want to get back into doing that. And if you want to be completely honest, I really don't remember what I ate on Thursday too much. I know for sure it was one of my meal preps, and I think a couple other things. So to my best recollection, I had 2 meals on Thursday, kicking off the morning with a breakfast burrito, same thing I've been eating for on and on and on again, so I had one of those. And then for dinner, it was just some eggs and bread with some hot sauce on it. My roommate got these little pre-made little egg soufflé things that she doesn't like at all. So free food for me. It's, I think, 23 grams of protein, 200-ish calories on those, and then throw that on a little bit of bread. So roughly 400 or 500 calories in that as a meal, and then a little hot sauce on it just to add a little flavor. And that's pretty much what I've been eating for the past 2 days. Honestly, I've just been eating those. I've had a lot of eggs and a lot of bread, which isn't a crazy good like food group, but it means something I don't have to pay for, so I can't complain. I'll take the free food when I can, especially when it's not bad for you. So honestly, I've been eating that the last 2 days. That's all I ate today as well, for 2 meals today, but I did also go out to dinner after a little graduation celebration we had for a couple of buddies in the MBA program who just did their hooding today, so we ended up going out to dinner. I just got a chicken pesto, little mini personal pizza, so nothing bad there. Probably could have gotten a salad, but I don't know, pizza really sounded good. So not the healthiest day ever, a little greasy, a little higher on the calories, a lot of bread and a lot of carbs for me. But we got to lock things in and get better as we go forward. That's always the goal of a challenge like this. You're going to have your ups and downs, and this is definitely a down on the diet side of things for me right now. So yeah, that's pretty much where we've been sitting at for nutrition for the past 2 days. In terms of workouts, again, like I said, really not much. I haven't gotten to the gym. One, because it was supposed to be leg day, and I didn't end up doing leg day because obviously, like we talked about. And then after that would be a pull day, and since I just got back into the gym, I've been super sore. So I don't want to do a pull day on a day where I'm super sore, because then I'm just not going to get a quality day in the gym. Now, I could do like abs and stuff, but I could also do that at home, and that's what we've been doing. So I did a lot of walking, honestly, recently. I'm a little nervous to run still with my leg, but walking I have no issues with, no problems at all. A little bit of jogging in there, not too much though. So that's what I've been doing, around 3-4 miles per day for the last 2 days, and just getting outside. That's honestly like hour 15 per day, roughly, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, but that's what we've been doing in terms of workouts, and then just eating better and trying to, at least. So that's pretty much where we've been sitting these last couple days. Now, I know that I promised a weigh-in, and you're sitting here and the title of the video isn't a weigh-in, and that's because I've been thinking about it, and I talked about it in the last video about how we want to approach weigh-ins, and I want to do that more on the starts of the week on a Sunday or a Monday video, and that is fully what I'm planning to do. So tomorrow, depending on how early I wake up, because I got some stuff to do, and then I drive 6 hours back home to see family for the week, I'm going to see if I can get a weigh-in recorded, and then we can have a video uploaded for Sunday. But if not, I'll just bring my stuff with me back home and record at home, do a little weigh-in over there, and there we go. We're now posting our weigh-ins on a Sunday or a Monday, and it fits better into my overall schedule, even though I know I'm going to have a crazy week. So, like, no promises on any of that, but that's probably going to be the plan for me, just because weigh-ins have been weird. It's like I'm doing a weigh-in on a Thursday. I'm like, what's the point? I'm titling this week whatever weigh-in, but it doesn't feel like it's the weigh-in for the week. It just feels like it's in an improper point in the week, and it gets in my brain a little bit. So yeah, that's pretty much the thinking we've been doing with all of that, and that's where we're sitting at now. Now, something I definitely do want to talk about, for anybody losing weight or dealing with your body, especially if you're a bigger fella like me, I'm fairly confident you've dealt with a little bit of body dysmorphia, and it is my biggest enemy right now, completely. Like, every morning I wake up, I feel like, ooh, I feel a little thinner today, I feel good, I'm liking it. Like, I can notice in the mirror, and when I do, like, I daily step on the scales to just check where the weight's sitting, not as a full weigh-in, because I want to do that on a weekly basis. But like, it's still either at the same or going down a little bit, and then at the end of the day, I just feel super bloated and out of shape, and I feel like, dude, you look so fat right now in the mirror. And that's been something that's really been getting to me a lot. Now, I know that's just how the world works. It's just how your brain interprets yourself, especially when you're chasing a weight loss. You always want to see that perfect image of yourself in the mirror, and perfect is something that you're never going to be able to reach, and it's hard to come to grasp with that. For me, it's the idea of, I know it's going to take a lot of time, but I want to see it now, and I just can't. Like, the thought always crosses my mind of like, what if I just don't eat for like a week? Then I'm definitely losing weight. I'm definitely going to lose some fat. But it's like, it's not the healthy way and the appropriate way of chasing after a goal like this. At the end of the day, this is a challenge, and this is something that comes up in a challenge like this. And it's something that I've seen so many people talk about on YouTube, and so many people in the fitness community especially touch on. Like, dude, body dysmorphia is probably the biggest topic you can breach. And it is something that I'm willing to bet 99.9% of people deal with who are chasing a goal of fitness, especially like bodybuilders and stuff. Will Tennyson just posted a video about a week or two ago about his first bodybuilding show, and it's something that came up. And it's like, that guy looks insane, like crazy physique and everything, and been in the gym for like, what, over a decade or something. Like, and he deals with it. I'm like, dude, how am I supposed to do this? So I think it's just a little mental battle you got to have and come to grasp with. I'm never going to look perfect. I'm never going to look the way I want to in the mirror. And that's just how it is. Now, obviously, you can make yourself look better. That's the purpose of this. That's why I trimmed up today and shaved a little bit. I know I got to get a haircut because my hair gets poofy, and I don't like how my hair looks when it's poofy. But stuff like that is just how it is and just how things happen. So finding ways to deal with it and move on is definitely a goal for me right now, especially, but that is where we sit at. Now tomorrow, like I said, no promise on a video, like I did. Oh my gosh, I'm just repeating myself a lot. So I am heading home and I am going to be on a drive. I'm going to be on the road for most of the day. I got some stuff to deal with earlier in the morning for work. So completely unsure of what it's going to look like. Right now it is, let me check my phone, it is sitting at 1:30 in the morning and I need to get to bed soon, so I'm going to wrap things up here and get this edited, get this scheduled for the morning, and try to wake up at a better time because I still got to pack and do all that stuff. So thank you so much for the support on the videos. Thank you for stopping by, especially for my family. They watch and have conversations with me about this stuff, and as much as I hate being open, this is a fun way to do it, and I love the conversations, and they're super supportive, so love you guys. I appreciate it. But yeah, we'll wrap things up there for today. Don't forget to do better tomorrow. Make a better version of yourself. Do the crappy chores and crappy things that you don't want to do, but you got to do, and know it'll make your day better. The laundry, the dishes, taking care of another, your significant other, whatever it may be, and just brightening up their day. It'll help you out as well. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.